I am just having one of those days. Today is a really, rough day. I went to bed early last night. I went to bed at 10:30. But I am so mentally exhausted already, and it's only noontime. Started the day. I heard, a cat screeching. And I had just come downstairs, so I went to see what was going on because it was coming from the top of the stairs. Just the worst, not just a regular cat howl type screech, it was just being tortured type screech. It was because Ragnar's tail was stuck in the door at the top of the stairs and Aiden was trying to shut it. And I was like, no, open the door! He didn't realize that he was screaming because of that, I guess. And then Aiden got upset because I was yelling, and I was like, I didn't mean to yell, bud, but, you're hurting the cat. So that was the beginning of the morning. And then I got, on my computer job, they promoted me to a senior reviewer. And I now have, I feel like I was just getting in the groove of doing the other stuff, and now I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm in the mindset right now where I don't even want to freaking do it because it's so aggravating. The work that they're giving me to do is so aggravating. I'm supposed to be reviewing other people's stuff that they've already done, and every task that I'm getting, the person before me didn't bother to fix anything. So, they only give you 30 minutes to do it, which is not enough, and I'm having to skip a bunch of them, which is... you have a limited amount of ones you can skip per day. I feel like it's not even worth it to do it today because I'm just getting too freaking aggravated. And then I came down here again for lunch, and Ragnar puked up a hairball and food and stuff into his food dish. Who does that? What are you doing to me today? So I just had to clean their mats, which are in the washing machine right now. I had to scrub the floor because he puked on that too. And it just, I've had it today. I've had it and it's only noon. No, you're not getting fed again. You puked in your food dish. I was going to say, now the water fountain isn't going to work. I cleaned that out too. Ugh, you guys. Please be good for the rest of the day. I can't take anymore. I've just freaking had it. I've really had it today. Everything is testing my freaking patience. Anyway, I'm gonna go make something for lunch, and I will talk to you guys later. I'm trying to remember where I left you guys yesterday, because I was having a bad day and it just got worse from there. I think the last thing I said was that Ragnar had just puked everywhere and I had to clean that up. So after that, I had come back upstairs because I had my lunch while I was sitting here. And then a little while later, I think it was right when school ended, when Aiden's stuff was done for the day, I went back downstairs to do something else, and I have two things on the couch now because of Floki's peeing issues. I have a waterproof cover that goes on the seats, on the butt part of the couch where your butt goes, and then I have an all-over cover that, one of those drape ones that, drapes over the back of the couch and then drapes over the arms and the seat, so that the couch is covered because the couch is very ugly. I cannot wait to get a new couch, but I'm so scared to get one because he's going to ruin it. Anyway, I went down there, and he had, what's the word for it? He had dug in the couch and ripped the corner of the cover and the waterproof thing off and pissed on the couch. At least if he had done it on the cover and the waterproof thing, I can just throw those in the washing machine. But no, I had to take the rug machine out, which is just a job in and of itself because it's tucked into the closet down there, and Steven always throws clothes and stuff on top of it. So I was aggravated to the max that I had to shampoo the goddamn not the carpet, the couch again. At this point, the couch is going to end up falling apart even more because I'm scrubbing it so much with the rough ass bristles of that brush that is connected to the tube that comes. I'm telling you, that carpet machine is the best investment I ever made because it has saved so many things in this house. Yeah, there was that. I had to clean the couch and stuff. And then I came back up here, and a little while later, I had been doing jobs on and off all day on the computer like I usually do because I have to do them in conjunction with whether or not Aiden needs help with what he's doing in school. And I can actually tell you what it says. After they had promoted me the day before, oh, now you're gonna make me log in because I usually don't have to log in because I had it saved. They promoted me to a senior reviewer the day before yesterday. And then yesterday, I had been doing it all morning and doing jobs, and then I log in and it says, potential community guidelines violation detected. After multiple warnings, which I have not received warnings at all, so I don't know what this is about, you've been removed from your project. You'll receive your payment of any outstanding balance, but like everything is locked now, so I can't work on here. And I sent it says, please email blah, blah, blah if you believe there has been an error, which I did yesterday, and I'm like, can someone tell me what's going on? Because I haven't received warnings. What did I do? I don't know what the hell I would have done wrong on here, but I've heard that it's hard to get replies back, but they've been pretty good, because like I've emailed them about issues a few times having to do with like, oh, this task said it submitted and it didn't. Things like that, and they've gotten back to me within a day or two. So we'll see, because nobody's answered me back yet, but I'm kind of pissed off because like now I can't work on here. I haven't made crap this week because there was not a lot of stuff to do, and so I'm looking for other things I can do online. I really don't want to go back to the transcription route, but I have experience in that because I did it for like 3 years, I think. It was from when I left Rite Aid to when I started my business, and my business started picking up to the point where I didn't need to do the transcription anymore. But like the transcription cramps my hands and kills my wrists after a while, and then it's just, I don't know. But I have been getting more sales lately on my website, which is a good thing, so I'm not as nervous right now that they're gonna completely kick me off of this site. You apparently, like, they go by your IP address, so I can't just make another account under something else and go along with it and keep going. And they can detect if you use a VPN, so I can't do it that way either. So I don't know what I'm going to do now if they totally kicked me off of here. I'm waiting to hear back from someone. But anyway, I'm trying to do my grocery list too. Aiden's social studies teacher is out today, so I have some free time right now to get this stuff situated and get the grocery order in. I was just sitting here with one of my cookbooks because I'm trying to get ideas for dinners for next week and stuff, and this is one of my favorite cookbooks, which sounds so funny because it's from an Instagram account called Yummy Toddler Food. She makes tons of like quick, easy stuff, and this is her book, Dinner Time SOS. It's filthy. This is one of my favorites. You can see it was near the coffee maker, and it's been all splattered with coffee. Hold on, I should clean that. Had it too close to the coffee maker, and it comes right off anyway. It's a hardcover book, so I think my grandma got me this last year for Christmas. Sadly, the one that I got this year for Christmas, upon going through it, I wish that you could go like flip through the pages more on Amazon, because going through it, most of the stuff is stuff that we wouldn't eat. So that was kind of a bummer. It was another Instagram cooking person, but this one I have used so many times. You can see my little kitty cat hand thing sticking out. So, what did I get? I got the ingredients on my list to make quick rice and bean burritos, which these are things that like I take the inspiration from it and then I just kind of put in what we like into them. But this is so easy because it's just brown rice, a can of black beans, a half a cup of shredded cheese, salsa, and tortillas, and then you can use like whatever toppings you want, like sour cream and guac and stuff like that. But I'll like chop up onions and chop up tomatoes and put that in it too. And then skillet lasagna, which I haven't made this yet. It's supposed to be like a version of lasagna that's way quicker and easier. I love to make lasagna, but it's so time consuming, especially if you like use the real noodles and not the friggin' oven ready ones. The real ones just taste better to me for some reason. I don't know why, but we're gonna try that. It's always a struggle to come up with dinners that aren't like, I get in a rut where I'll make the same things every week. Like, okay, Monday I'll make this, Tuesday I'll make that, like the same 5-ish things, and or there's usually at least one night during the week where I don't feel like cooking and then we order out. Like last night we had Popeyes. I don't know why I got Popeyes again, because every time I get food from there, it's so salty. Like, I don't know if it's just ours or everywhere that's like that, but it's so salty. No matter what sauce you get on your chicken, it's unbelievably salty. And then I feel like I'm just so thirsty all night. I'm just drinking, and then I'm up all night peeing, which is what happened last night. So, yeah, note to myself to not get friggin' Popeyes anymore. It's not even that good. I don't like KFC because that always gives me diarrhea. Like TMI, but I think that happens to just about everyone who eats KFC. It's good, but it makes me sick to my stomach within like 15 minutes of eating it. That is not something that I can go to the restaurant and eat because I will be running for the bathroom. But anyway, I figured I would just come on here because I haven't really recorded much this week. I've been toying with the idea of putting my makeup table in our bedroom, but there's not enough room in our bedroom unless I take out, I got hiccups now, unless I take out my case that has all my like collectible stuff in it. And then I have no idea where to put that, so I don't think that that's gonna work out well. It's just that like this room is too cramped for, like, I have my makeup table over in that corner now because it was over there before, and I keep moving it and can't find a good spot for it. If I didn't have these 2 work tables in here, it would be fine, but I can't really condense it down to one work table because when I'm in production mode, I need the 2 separate spots in order to do stuff. So unfortunately, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to end up being in cleaning mode this weekend because I really want to do the closet thing that I was talking about. Especially now that I'm not going to have work on the computer. Why not? I got to rip everything out of that closet and everything out of our closet in our bedroom and just rearrange stuff. Get rid of stuff because so much stuff gets thrown in that closet and forgotten about. And then it's like when I need to find something, I'm like, crap, it's buried in that closet somewhere. So just need to go through and take care of all that junk. Forgot to talk about recent stuff that I've watched. Not too many movies because there hasn't been anything like new on any of the streaming platforms that we've wanted to watch. But we watched that movie, My Old Ass. If you want, like, it's kind of like it's funny but like sappy too. The ending of it almost had me crying, but it kind of like, I felt like the ending could have gone into, it seemed like a really short movie, and I feel like it could have gone into like playing out her life more without giving too much stuff away. But it's got Aubrey Plaza in it, which she's only in it for like maybe 6 minutes out of the entire movie because it's focusing on her younger self. But I thought I liked it. I liked that one. And I'm surprised that was Steven's suggestion. I think he just likes Aubrey Plaza. But for like TV show stuff, The Curious Case of Natalie Grace, they came out with the last part of that a few weeks ago, and I finished that. That entire story, by the end of it, I'm just like, everybody involved in this is batshit crazy and like wants attention and stuff. So I finished that, and now The Curious Case of is like a show. So each week they have, I think it's weekly, I don't know. I've been watching it on Philo, but I think it's on Max too, and Hulu possibly. But now I'm gonna burp because I just ate. Each week is a different case that they focus on. The first one was Bam Margera, but it wasn't so much about him as it was more focused on the girl that was like, had him under conservatorship or whatever the hell they call it, where she was like controlling his finances and stuff. It's more about her than it is about him. But it was interesting. I like these type of like documentary true crime type things. But I'm watching one now called The Girl Who Died Twice, and that's pretty good. And then there's it's interesting when it's a case I haven't heard about before, because then it's like, ooh, it's a whole new story to dive into. But I think there's 2 other episodes that I haven't seen yet after this, because I didn't realize that this was a regular show now. So I added this to my favorites so that I won't miss when they have new episodes come out. And there hasn't really been anything else. I just wanted to mention that My Old Ass movie, because I actually enjoyed it. Like a lot of movies lately, as much as the ending could have gone into more detail and stuff, it was still a good movie. And that doesn't happen too much lately, because I'm constantly disappointed in either entire movies or the endings, the way they end them. And I keep seeing things that they're remaking Labyrinth, and I am so pissed off about it. I'm not even gonna watch it because, like, they ruined the Beetlejuice sequel. They have ruined so many other things that I loved so much as a kid. You know what else I never watched was the remake of the Witches, the one where Anne Hathaway was the Grand High Witch. You are not going to ruin that for me. I didn't hear anything good about it or great about it, so my guess is that they ruined that too. If you've seen it, let me know, but I can't do it anymore with them ruining stuff from my childhood. And Labyrinth is like top tier favorite movie, so I can't. I don't. You cannot do it without David Bowie, so I don't know what they're going to do. Who are they going to cast as the Goblin King? Or are they going to go a completely different direction with it and be like, oh, well, this is when Sarah's grown up and stuff and her kids, or I don't know. You can't do Labyrinth without a Goblin King, and you can't have a Goblin King with no David Bowie, so I don't know. If they were going to redo it, I would have given it a chance if they made it with him before he passed away, but no David Bowie, no Labyrinth. I am standing strong on that one. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk about recent stuff I've been watching. I need to do a favorites video too. I have a list, like I've been writing it down, so I've got it for you guys. I just haven't had time to sit down and film it. I only have one fail on the list so far, and everything else is favorites, so we will have to see. And one of the things on here was the winter flavors of sparkling ice drinks, and they don't even have those anymore because they were for Christmas time, I guess. But yeah, speaking of drinks, I had been getting the little Welch's flavor packets because those don't have aspartame in them. A lot of these little water talk, TikTok water video drinks, these powders have aspartame in them a lot of the time. And I've mentioned it before, it is a known trigger for migraines. So if you suffer from migraines or like even headaches in general, don't drink anything with aspartame in it. Aspartame, if you Google it, it's so bad for you. Like, just not even the headache thing, but all other crap that it can do to your body. And it's a sweetener that's used in so much stuff. But I first found out about that when I had the Swiss Miss K-Cups for hot cocoa, and I was getting friggin' migraines like every single day, and I was drinking that every day, and it like 2 and 2 put that together, and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that it had aspartame in it until I was like looking at the back of the ingredients, and I'm like, no friggin' wonder I've been getting headaches every day. That was a while ago, and I always check especially drink labels, because it's mostly in like drink stuff like this. But anyway, that was a side rant. I had been getting the Welch's ones, and I can only find them on Amazon now, and the price fluctuates. Like, they should be like $6 for the pack of 30 of them, but it goes up to like 14, 15 bucks sometimes, and I'm just sick of messing with that. So when I got the groceries last week, I saw that Dole has some, and they have like a fruit flavored pack, and then I got the lemonade one. So there's strawberry lemonade, tropical lemonade, and then this one's just the plain one. But these are so good. Like, all 3 flavors are really good. I just have the regular lemonade one right now, but like, they're sweet enough without, the sweetener in it is sucralose. So I find that like, that doesn't have any side effects or anything. It's basically like the closest thing to actual sugar when you're using sugar-free sweeteners like that. So I really like them because they're just super good. Sweet without being like disgustingly sweet. And I just realized I need to get my my water bottle so that I can keep it cold, because although it's not hot in here because it's freezing out today. But yeah, I knew that will probably be included in my favorites video because I love those, but I do have to film that. I hope, I don't know if I'm going to get to it this weekend, but there's one coming soon, a favorites video, and then I don't know what else coming up. Like I said, I'm probably going to have already uploaded the swatch video for that Jeffree Star palette before you see this, so that will already be on the channel. But anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing now, and I'll talk to you guys next week.